Be very careful with having your kids sleep in your bed.
Not only does that drastically impact intimacy, but it also shows your kids that they're equal to your spouse.
Your kids are not equal to your spouse. They must come second.
If they become equal or more important than your spouse, then things are broken because things are out of order.
Great marriages create great kids, but kids being first creates bad marriages, and bad marriages create broken kids.
Christian husbands, if you are tired of where your marriage is at and you want to become a high-level husband who is on fire, free, and followed, then comment Blueprint below and I will send you a resource to get you there. Then DM me Blueprint and I'll send you a resource to get you there.
Your kids sleep.
Between an average wife and a high-level wife.
An average wife speaks to tear down and control. A high-level wife speaks to build up and honor.
An average wife chases independence at all costs. A high-level wife understands strength is found in unity.
An average wife measures her worth by appearance, attention, or affirmation. A high-level wife finds her worth in Christ and reflects it through her actions.
An average wife sees her husband as competition. A high-level wife sees her husband as her covering and leader.
An average wife is driven by emotions and culture. A high-level wife is anchored by truth and submission to God's design.
The difference between an average wife and a high-level wife.
Women that probably you don't understand. After many years of doing counseling, there's one thing I can tell you that will help you to know if a woman is really for you or not. You see, a woman can go and listen to her friend that is female and that is even male, and even adopt to criticism and even listen to what the friend is saying, but not listen to you. She may even go as far as listening to her boss, being cool with her boss, not even cuss at her boss, not even say much concerning her boss, even if he bullies her, even if he takes her off the way. But she won't do that. She can even go as far. Now this is even way better that I've put together before. She can even go as far as listening to criticism from other men and literally even submit to the criticism of another man and not submit to yours. She can go out and speak to strangers, listen to strangers, obey strangers, and even go as far as adopting the wisdom of a stranger, but not yours. That is the number one sign that that woman is not yours. You literally just got into a relationship out of a sense of convenience. But when a woman is really yours, she will listen to you, she will obey you, she will walk with you, she will turn things upside down around just for you and her. But once you realize, even a simple correction becomes a defensive mode, fight upon fight upon fight. You didn't marry the right one. And as much as I would like to be like those pastors who sit down, or those counselors, or those therapists, or those psychologists who tell you, go out there and just suck it in. I'm not going to tell you to suck it in. When a woman really loves you, she will turn the world upside down for you. She will rock the world for you. But when she doesn't love you, you will see it by her first and foremost ability of not listening. Her ears will be shut out from you. She won't even listen to anything that you say. She won't even walk with you. She won't even agree to anything. Matter of fact, she will fight any idea that you come with. Have you ever noticed that there are those marriages where you give your wife advice and then you go back and you watch her not apply that advice? And then she goes and literally apply the advice of a stranger out there that's the same as yours. What makes your words weak? What makes your words not followable? I'll tell you what it is. She's just not your wife. The truth of the matter is, a lot of men out there, you are just married to a body, but the true person is not there with you. And if you want to build a real marriage, you need somebody that listens to you, talks with you. Some of you would have been very far financially, but because you just chose any Jim and Jack, you are in struggles. Let me tell you something about women that
Sex is a need for your husband, sis. Listen, this is not an option, okay? For me, I've been married for over 20 something years. And I used to think, sex is for my husband. And so sometimes my attitude about it wasn't always the right attitude, because when you get married, you have a lot more responsibilities. You got the children and you got work and you got household chores. And so sometimes we can put sex on the back burner. We don't quite prioritize it as a need. But I'm here to tell you, sis, it is a need. It's an oxygen need, just like we all need oxygen to breathe. It makes him feel loved. Also, that you desire him, that you want him. And so in this area, I had to honestly renew my mindset about it, all right? That, Christina, this is a way that you can honor your husband. This is a way that you can serve your husband, not just by the duty of having sex, but the mindset around it, okay? And so I started to see sex as an opportunity for oneness, an opportunity for intimacy, an opportunity for closeness and oneness, all right? And so just renew your mind. This is an opportunity for me to bind with my man, for us to get closer and close, for us to express and display our love for one another, all right? So stop seeing it as a chore. Stop seeing it as something you got to do, and see it as something that you get to do.
A man will tell me in therapy, I hear every single week, is Sean, my wife, my lady, my girl, my fiance doesn't respect me as a man. The oxygen that your man needs from you, respect and admiration. She emasculates me. She doesn't follow my leadership. She speaks to me like one of the children. She's independent. I'm no longer admired. She doesn't spend time with me. I say something about how the house looks. She gets mad. And ladies, I need y'all to hear me. It is hard for a man to deeply love a woman who doesn't respect her. I know you want love and you deserve love. And yes, love should be unconditional, but respect should be unconditional too. The number one issue a man will tell me in therapy, I hear every single week, is Sean, my wife, my lady, my girl, my fiance doesn't respect me as a man. The oxygen that your man needs from you, respect and admiration. She emasculates me. She doesn't follow my leadership. She speaks to me like one of the children. She's independent. I'm no longer admired. She doesn't spend time with me. I say something about how the house looks. She gets mad. And ladies, I need y'all to hear me. It is hard for a man to deeply love a woman who doesn't respect her. I know you want love and you deserve love. And yes, love should be unconditional, but respect should be unconditional too. The
girl you married is not the same as that woman in your house. She died from the moment she became a mother. Hear this out.
She didn't lose herself in motherhood. She buried herself to keep everyone else alive. See, the truth is, moms just don't lose.
Can run through a brick wall.
First, respects her husband.
When a wife does these three things, her husband feels like he can run through a brick wall.
First, respects her husband.
Respect isn't about agreeing with every move. It's about honoring the role God gave him.
Second, she supports his leadership.
Not with silence and just thinking he knows how you feel. Champion him and stand with him.
Third, she speaks life into their marriage.
Your words can either poison or propel. When you call him the man God says he is, he rises into it every time.
Ladies, your man does not need you to be perfect.
But definitely be powerful in these ways, because a man who is respected, supported, and spoken into is unstoppable for his marriage, his family, and the kingdom. When a wife does these three things, her husband feels like he can run through a brick wall.
First, respects her husband.
Respect isn't about agreeing